team. They play hard, aggressive on that side of the ball. I think they're fully back healthy again, so with the two guys back, so it'll be a tough challenge tonight.
Tyler, you guys have dealt with changes to the lineup a few times this month. Is it just something you're just used to now? If Jimmy does come back tonight, how to reintegrate into the system?
Kind of feels normal now at this point. Kind of just what it is. Nothing's guaranteed, so we just got to be ready to roll whatever cards we are dealt with tonight. We just got to be ready to go.
And when someone like a player comes back, and how is it when you guys are like greeting him? Is it like a high five? Like, how does it everyone just adjust back to be like, hey, you're back, let's get back rolling? Does anybody communicate about any of that?
No, not really. I think the communication is the same as it's been.
How do you go about finding your shots now, like having Jimmy back? I know you're taking like 10 threes.
Nothing changes for me at all.
It's kind of unprecedented for a guy to go from not playing to Rookie of the Year favorite in like a month, which he is right now, according to Vegas. And those guys usually know some stuff. Where have you seen the growth in your rook as far as staying with it, not getting frustrated that he wasn't playing a lot early, and now obviously taking advantage of moments that are presented to him?
Yeah, like you said, he's, believe it or not, he's been ready, since he's came here. When he wasn't in the rotation, he was just overly communicated how he wants to be in the rotation and how he feels like he can help. And, I always felt like he could help. And now I think him just getting his opportunity, I think everyone's starting to see what he's capable of early on at a young age and with little experience in the league. I think as he continues to get more reps, more experience, the sky's the limit for him, and I could definitely see him being, I don't want to say anything yet, but he's going to be a really good player.
Does he remind you of anyone as far as rookie confidence?
Rookie confidence?
Yes. Remind you of anyone in any way?
Khalil's is his own person. He's definitely confident in his skill and everything that he's doing.
Have you noticed, like, obviously Bam makes defense like easier for y'all now with him and Khalil? They've been playing so much together in the last week. How much have they, as a duo, helped you guys just on defense and everything?
Yeah, no, I think it's a plus obviously to have two bigs out there on the defensive end. I think Bam, his natural instinct is for him to kind of fly around and muck things up, make defensive plays for really the whole team. And I think with having a big back there that can kind of protect the rim allows him to do more of that. That's a strength of his that we need to bring out more and more, and letting him kind of roam around and make plays. And like I said, having Khalil back there, that really helps us, and then takes a lot of pressure off our guards. But obviously, I think as our guards continue to ramp it up and become better defensively, I think it'll just all going together.
We've heard stories.
No, go ahead.
We've heard stories about Khalil in practice, them kind of just hanging on the defensive end, just making him stay there and block every shot he can. What were those days like, and how hard have they been, drilling him throughout this process?
Yeah, this has been a long, obviously, but short process. I feel like it only took him 2 months or so to get into the rotation and show what he's capable of, but it was, I'm sure, long for him to day by day have to go through the process. The coaches continue to drill him, continue to hold him accountable for every single little, thing that he goes through. And
Tyler, what's it going to take for this team to find consistency? Seems like the season's just kind of going up and down, under 500, after 500. Just what's it going to take?
Just consistency, having to come in every single day and bring in, the same, intentions, defensively, offensively. But honestly, we're a young team right now, so, having to work through, the ups and downs is part of being a young team. Having guys with little experience, comes with, inconsistency, and I think, each game is an opportunity for us to to become more consistent, and also, you know, it's a learning process for all of us, including myself, in a newer role, and then having, like I said, young guys in the rotation, you know, who have to provide and really make a difference. So, you know, it's a process. There's gonna be ups and downs. Sometimes it'll look better than others, but I think ultimately the end goal is to obviously win the championship at some point, you know, with this group.
Chris Quinn recently announced that he thinks you're an all-star. About 10, 15 seconds ago, actually.
You need to go over there and tell Mosley the same thing.
Yes, you do. How anxious are you for Thursday?
I'm pretty anxious, I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like this is like almost like my first time like looking forward to something since like draft night, or like it's kind of like draft night. Honestly, I'm waiting for it, but we'll see. Honestly, it's a great opportunity to be a part of, but if not, you know, like I said before, there's a lot of great guards in the East who I think are well deserving as well as myself. So we'll see what happens.
Tyler's off topic, but speaking to the draft, ancient history a little bit. Adam, Eric, Keith, Chet, the scouts that originally kind of scouted you, did you reflect on what they kind of meant to your career in terms of they put together the original opinions that got you drafted for your career?
Yeah, no, I mean, Chet, not a lot of people know Chet, but to this day, he's always been someone that I'm really close with whenever he comes around the team. You know, he's always seen something in me. Obviously, I have a lot of belief and confidence in myself, but having that from like an organization, and really just the city and everybody having me here, you know, it's a great, you know, feeling, a great opportunity for myself that I won't take for granted. So I'm definitely excited to be here.
On occasion, you know, people like to criticize Bam for sometimes being conservative on offense, but he has so many responsibilities. So, like, how do you guys as teammates, like, y'all maintain that trust and know that as y'all team captain, like, what he brings to the table, no matter the stats?
Yeah. No, I mean, as far as stats, a lot of us in the locker room, you know, we don't get caught up in that, especially Bam. You know, Bam's a guy that brings so much, you know, so at the end of the day, offense is just another part of the game. He can get to it whenever he wants. I think right now just bringing what he's bringing is ultimately what this team needs, and if he wants to get 20 tonight, I'm sure he could.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.